Um,
RuPaul, did you know that they can't remove acne from your ass? I didn't know that! I'm sorry, let me stop. Let me stop. Let me
Look,
stop.
and the doctor didn't even tell me that until he got his face out of there. Like,
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of adDRESSed Opinions, where we review the main stage fashions from season 13 of RuPaul's Drag Race. On tonight's episode, we have the roast. We are not going to comment on the roast themselves because we don't all want to go through that suffering again. So we're just going to be commenting on the fashions of the roast as we do. And just as a note, there was no special runway theme this episode. It was just the roast looks. Today on the judging panel with me, we have Ms. Mo. And returning once again with his beautiful, gorgeous face is DJ Redtron. Let's get this roast a cookin'.
I'm glad we're not judging the roast.
Oh god, girl, we'll be
Look.
here an hour.
a line that we didn't know would be iconic years
The
ago.
amount of therapy I'd need to process everything is insurmountable.
Yeah, after your funny bone was shattered like that, you would need a lot of physical therapy.
Something happened to my funny bone, but I don't like to think about it.
Oh no, not we're bringing up childhood trauma, child. Alright, let's begin. First up to the stage, we have Gottmik. This is a toot for me. I really love the color scheme. I love the pointed shoulder moment, very straight edge. There's really not much else to say about this. It's kind of basic, but it's precise, gorgeous basic. The hair's good, the eye makeup matches the dress, she is cinched for the gods, and I appreciate it.
So for me, I really like this look. I love the 90-degree angle. She's got a very, I don't know if you know who Nomi Klaus is. He's a 80s opera singer who also did a lot of pop song covers, and he had a little triangle suit that was perfectly angular, and this is what that reminds me of, and that's a fun time. I am so thankful Gottmik is wearing green makeup, like got the green shadow going, because you know, she listened to me. Thank you, girl. Thank you. She heard me. She heard me in the distance.
switched
She like
up her-
stop doing that. And I appreciate someone who can listen to criticism and, you know, reflect and take it. That's what I'm about.
Oh my god.
She changed her makeup 8 months ago just for you, sis.
So all that to say, it's a toot. And thank you, Gottmik.
Yes, we appreciate a Grateful Queen. I'm gonna have to say this is a complete toot. I thought she looked very glam. This is what I would imagine she would wear on tour at a roast or at a club and be getting all the boys' numbers.
Next up to the stage, we have Kandy Muse. So when I first saw this, I liked it because I didn't notice the bottom. So let's start at the top. I like her hair. It's sitting on her very well. The roots are not too dark. I like that it's a bit natural, the brown going into the blonde. Her makeup is right. If Ronan were here, he would probably appreciate that she's showing some girl titty. But then the bottom of the dress, you know what I thought of when I realized how much that fabric is just like hanging there past her knees? I thought it was a fundoshi. A fundoshi.
Wait, let me Google that real quick. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's a loincloth. Yeah. It's a sexy loincloth. Yeah.
And that is what Kandy Muse is about. It's on
Sexy
brand.
loincloth. So yeah, unfortunately, as much as I love the top, the entire ensemble together is a boot for me.
I would say, I don't like her hair all that much. It's a little flat for me. It needs to be volumized. And I know what I'm talking about. But I like her makeup. I like her titties. Yeah, she did it. She did well. She gave herself a shape, and it's beautiful, and I love it. So I really think she did the job. I mean, my only complaint really is her hair. And is she wearing a necklace?
It is
It's a choker.
It's a choker, yeah.
Choker? It's cute. I like that. So I'm gonna give it a toot.
I'm
to be
on
the
the fence.
tiebreaker.
Yes, but with the great power bestowed upon me, I'm gonna boot it. I do think this is one of the best she's looked on the runway. I have to agree, the hair looks a little thirsty. The choker is choking the life out of her. And the length of the dress needs to be either a little longer or a little shorter. Or maybe just the way she cinched. I think it was so close to a 2. It's unfortunate.
It's a great point with the length. Absolutely.
I wouldn't.
That's a fair point because it is an awkward length.
I wouldn't mind the length if it was a dress that like went all the way around her. The slits on the side where it's just this fabric that's coming down is really weird. It's really reminding me of Joey J's fringe look where she had that just like fabric on her knees for no reason.
Also, I just want to say the angle of this image, it looks like she's like a Bratz doll and missing her feet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's this little, like, black line of, like, missing footedness. I don't know.
See, I was about to say that, but then you went off left. So, all I was going to say, I agree, maybe it's the angle of the picture, and in a different pose, maybe the dress fits differently, if that makes sense.
She did have the funniest joke of the evening, though. I told RuPaul to act her age, bitch. She died.
She died.
That shit took me out.
That shit was so funny.
Next up to the stage, we have Olivia Lux. I just don't know what to make of this. I don't feel anything about it. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's there. She's there. So my official rating for this outfit is there, and that's it.
You said there.
She is present on stage with material on her body.
She had clothes on.
Naked.
Absolutely. Yeah, for me, this is not one of her best looks. This really isn't. It's not one of her worst looks either. It's just not very special at all. It's not very memorable. You know, she can do better than this. I've seen it before. So I give this a boot for me because I'm a little disappointed. Like, her makeup looks good and, like, you know, she's put together, but that dress just doesn't speak anything to me.
Well, I'm tooting the look. I loved the makeup and the hair. I don't think you can really appreciate the dress with the podium in the way, but when it was on the runway, I enjoyed the look, you know. It completed the assignment of don't be naked on stage, so let's give her credit, y'all.
That's true.
Give her a free pass for passing the non-existent assignment.
Thank you.
She got the attendance award. How about that?
Yeah, she genuinely doesn't look like she's, like, putting on, like, drag so much as she just, like, yeah, I had to throw something on today, and, you know, like Bernie Sanders in his green coat, this is her green coat.
Oh my god.
And by the way, he's an old man and was cold. That's all I'm saying. Like, why do we gotta... No, I'm not gonna get into it.
Next up to the stage, we have Rosé. This is not the most flattering picture of her, I feel. But I like this outfit. I'm giving it a toot. It's the most dragged out outfit up there. There are a lot of elements to it, and I think it's fun. She's commanding attention on stage. She is going to make sure that every person who is attending the roast is looking at her. Very 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. So I appreciate her for taking me back to school with this look.
I like a bubblegum cowboy princess, like everyone else. But those pants are very shiny, the sleeves are very longly tasseled, and her shoulders are dislocated. so I can't do it. I don't like this outfit.
Not
I'm
her
sorry,
shoulder's been
beautiful.
popped out of the socket. I can't.
It's just like her arms were never that long before. I know this is a bad pose, but I don't remember her having the wingspan of like 8 feet. It's a boot for me. I do not care for this look at all. I'm sorry, no.
Now, Jasper, if this brought you back to school, there must be the many times you were in detention with principal, and this is your version of the villain because you were daydreaming and being in a detention hall. Because this is a boot. I appreciate Miss Rosé's personality. She definitely brought that, and it was an interesting look, but it was interestingly not good to have on the stage.
It's you exposing me for the masses, sis. For me.
Girl, your bad boy image. Arr.
Not subtle.
It's the JoJo's Bizarre Circus look for me.
Yes.
See, then why is that not good?
It's just, it's not, I don't know if it's not good.
This is Elvis reincarnated on stage.
No.
You're looking at him right now.
What it is it assaults my senses.
Right.
Like, if I met a person who was dressed like this and they approached me, I'd immediately be like, get the fuck out. What the fuck do you have to say? Get the fuck out of here. Don't ever look at me like that.
Alright, I am not taking you to Vegas. I know that much. Because you're going to start fighting people on the strip. And we cannot have that. No, no.
Did I mention in this scenario I'm very sober?
Next up to the stage, we have Symone. This is a Toot. She looks decadent, delicious, divine, the best. Every DE word that you can put in there. And what I love most about this is the fact that it confirms for me that every time before Symone goes out on the runway, she takes a nice, slow dip to a vat of baby oil before she puts on her clothing. And that bitch just fucking soaks in there. So she can come out just looking glistening on the stage. Love it. Love her. I have such bad skin. Symone, please tell me what your secret is. Please, Symone! I'm begging! I'm starting to lose it! Hit me up, girl, please. At Jasper Hedgehog, my Twitter DM. Thank you.
Not the self-promo.
Self-promo specifically for Symone to help me out because my dermatologist ain't doing it.
Now, what if she tells you you need 4 challenge wins and the despair of 12 kids? What are you going to do?
I'm starting drag yesterday. Is what I'm going to do. So I can get on Drag Race and start getting them challenge wins.
Are you gonna be like, hi, I'm auditioning to get on the show, so my dermatologist will leave me alone and Symone can tell me how to treat my skin? I don't know what I'm doing.
And then my whole audition tape is just 15 minutes of me talking about all my dermatology problems over the years.
You're like,
and how badly I need this opportunity.
Yeah. You're like in drag talking about all this like mascara running down your face and you crying because you just want to see it.
Her smash game will be her as one of them Avon ladies. Please!
Showing off the clothes in my closet, and this is the outfit I wore when he told me I'd have eczema for the rest of my life.
This is the shirt I was wearing when they told me I had adult acne. I thought you could only have one kind of acne.
RuPaul, did you know that they can't remove acne from your ass? I didn't know that! I'm sorry, let me stop.
Look, and the doctor didn't even tell me that until he got his face out of there. Like,
Oh. Alright, on that note. So for me, this is a Toot. I love the long gloves. I love the dress. I love how, yeah, she's got some furry shit going on right there, and the fans love it. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for being part of the community. I love the heels. You know, she always has a presence about her, so yeah, a toot for me.
This is glamorous. It's expensive. It's beautiful. This is something she could have wore to the Golden Globes, the Grammys, the Emmys. She's an EGOT winner, and she doesn't even know it. But she looks super good, and this is going to be a toot. She brings it to you every time on Runway, without fail.
Also, she looks smug, like she'd been doing well during the whole roast. And, like, I was there. I know that's not true.
I was about to say.
That was before she started speaking, okay, Mo? She hadn't started yet.
This is the face of...
This was before when she felt kind of good about it.
Yes.
This face tells me, I know I'm about to bomb the set, but I know I am the best looking bitch up on here. Finally, we have Utica Queen. Once again, we're being given Utica's typical weird, quirky drag, where it's just an amalgamation, eclectic clusterfuck of patterns and colors, and kind of crossing our fingers and hoping it goes well.
That was this whole episode. Crossing our fingers and hoping it's going well.
It's gonna be a boot. There are some things I like about it. I enjoy this lovely purple jacket dress combo that she's got going on. I enjoy that painter's carpet skirt that she's wearing. And the fascinator is decent as well. These mustard yellow piss-stained ruffles with black trims on her wrists throw everything off for me. That shit looks like a 20-year-old apartment that has not had an inspection since it had been built. It ruins the elegance of what she was trying to go for with this for me. Maybe I just don't like ruffles. I don't know, but I definitely don't like those ruffles.
What can I say? She looks like the fun grandma. I love it. That's Nana, who you go to, and she's got, you know, she's bought the latest Land Before Time tape for you, and she's got a fun crafting activity for the kids to do while they're visiting, and her sleeves are covered with piss, yes, but only because, like, she missed when she wiped. It's fine. Grandma's gonna be okay. She doesn't need to go to the home. It's okay. It's okay. On that note, you know, except for the sleeves, I think it all really flows super well. The sleeves kind of match the two balls on her head, but the balls on her head are kind of dumb. I don't care for them. I don't like it. I like the earrings. I guess the balls kind of go with her earrings and the necklace on her. I always have to stare closer when I look at necklaces. But for me, this is, I don't know, this is in general kind of a boot. The sleeves really do ruin it, and so do the head balls. And I don't know what shoe she's wearing, but this is nothing exciting or new from her for me.
Yeah, this is a boot. I need Ross to go get his eyes checked, because he said this was the best she looked on the runway. And I was like, did you just get fisted, like, backstage? Were there some poppers given during the roast? Because I don't know why you would say that. The only thing about this outfit I like is the floral skirt.
It's not even floral.
Whatever it is, it's decent.
I mean...
It's like she has two different outfits on.
Very that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Possibly three. Because,
yeah, I was about to say probably three.
Because that looks like it's a separate shirt with a coat dress on top of it, and then this skirt underneath. And I need to know where those ruffles came from.
Yeah, is that, I wonder if they are already attached on the coat. There is no God.
Not as all one piece, Chile.
I'll be God, and I'll take care of those ruffles. How about that?
Oh my god.
I am happy
That's
to make some separates for her to help
This
her out.
episode almost got dark.
Do it.
No. Come on out, Utica. I'm not gonna jump you. I just want to talk to those ruffles. That's all. That's it.
And that's where all Afro while we're at it.
Jasper said, I'm gonna cut her sleeves.
And as a special surprise, the contestants were actually roasting 3 of the previous Miss Congenialities from RuPaul's Drag Race. So we are also going to review their looks. And first up to the stage, we have Heidi N Closet. My problem with this is that I see what the execution is, but this looks like at best a toga with a bra and neck piece under it. So it is unfortunately a boot, even though I appreciate the hat, the hair, her makeup, and her shoes.
I think this is a toot. I get the reference. I think it looks nice together. Her makeup looks so much better. Her hair looks juicy. I think she came on that stage much, much more confident and prepared than she was last season.
So when I first saw this outfit, it kind of looked like to me that she was doing half like Michael Jackson Smooth Criminal and the other half was like Janet Jackson at the Super Bowl. But it also kind of looks to me like somebody who didn't know how to put on their karate gi. So it's a very confusing look for me. I don't know what I'm really looking at, but I do really like those shoes and her makeup and her hair. So I'm gonna give it, I guess I'm gonna give it a taboot. A batoot. A meh. I'll give it a meh.
A meh.
A meh.
But the judges will accept a meh. Next up to the stage, we have Nina West. This is a toot for me. There are things that could be done differently to make this a little bit better, but I really like that she's incorporating the new pride flag with the brown, black, and trans colors as part of the pride flag. And I appreciate her collar saying love is love. This is not only a good statement, but it's also commanding. You can't not look at her when you see her, and I think that that's important.
Yeah, I love the colors. I love the message. I love the hair. I even like that little top she has kind of underneath it, with the rhinestones in it. I think that's a very nice touch. She just looks really, really good. Like there's not too much. I guess the only complaint I would have is like the shoes don't seem to go with any of those colors on the outfit. But that's really it for me, and it kind of goes with her hair, so even then. So it's a toot for me.
Yeah, this was a toot for me as well. I loved this look. It's her brand. It was very her. It felt like an elevated look of the look she went home in for that makeover challenge. It looks much better with her standing and in motion, because when she was sitting, I thought it was a boot. But seeing it how it's supposed to be seen, this is beautiful on Nina, and she looks very gorgeous.
Finally, for Miss Congenialities, we have Valentina. This is a toot. She looks breathtaking. I do not understand those black straps that are in front of her waist, but if you just, color that out, put some blue there and pretend they're not there, this is fantastic. And were she competing on this season, I would give her top toot of the week. And the gloves with the hair and the makeup and the earrings, it is all perfectly accessorized.
Yeah, this outfit reminds me of a painting. It's gorgeous. I love the details of the flowers on the dress. And I believe what she has around her waist is actually like a garter belt thing, and maybe the corset on top was supposed to be its own thing, but she made a skirt for it on the bottom, or she found a skirt for it on the bottom. Either way, it is beautiful, and like there's been the people who have worn gloves today have worn some good gloves today. So I'm a fan. I love the earrings. I love the big hoops. She just looks gorgeous. So it's a 2. And I'd shoot it, but she's not actually competing.
The French Vanilla Fantasy is here, and she's giving it to you like she always does. This was beautiful. It fit her aesthetic. She was true to her drag character. I think the garter belt straps might have something to do with the reveal she did during Untucked, where you're only getting half the story if you don't watch. Where you could see her ass. I mean, that had something to do with that. But regardless, it didn't bother me. This is a toot. Keep up the good work, Valentina. You deserve only red M&Ms.
Now it's time for our top toots of the week. My top toot of the week is going to go to Gottmik. I found this to be absolutely perfect for a roast. The dress looks good, her makeup looks good, and it's just very comfortable, easy to wear. She was ready to go out there and cut some bitches with her sharp shoulders, and I appreciated that. And it's not something that I really kind of expected from her, given her drag aesthetic. So for her to come out looking clean as fuck, and reading those bitches clean as fuck, I stand.
My top pick was Gottmik too. Please see above. Like, everything you said is absolutely... I agree. Nothing to add.
The Ebony Enchantress has done it again. She's going to be my top toot for the week. Like I said in my review, the look was glamorous. She could have worn it to several high-profile events and fit right in. You go, girl.
And that concludes this week's episode of Addressed Opinions. Make sure you follow us on our respective social medias right down there in the corner. You can find me on Twitter at Jasper Hedgehog. You can find Mo on Twitter at Koala Vengeance. And you can find DJ on Instagram at DJ Redtron. Stay tuned for next week's episode where it is the final 5 girls! Finally!
It's been a long time coming.
It's been 600 years, but the show is finally coming to an end, and we appreciate it. So we will see you then.
You're not going to add your 5-page letter of apology?
Gottmik. Wait, hold on. Let me check my notes. Oh, yeah, I got it. Gottmik. I'm so sorry about what I said earlier. I was young. I didn't know better. You didn't know better. We've both grown from this experience. Please, 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 if you can find it in your heart, marry me or the dog dies. I gotta fix my notes. But thank you, and I'm sorry. You changed my mind.
Love Mo. Great letter. Woo! And
Yes.
sense.
Here's the dog. Just saying.
Oh shit, okay.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Tossed your head to the side, said I'm angry. Every time somebody says it's been, oh, do you wanna say hi? That's the dog, Gottmik. Think about it.
Oh my god.
He's a very nice dog.